Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video I will be doing a quick crochet style, and this is the braid pattern that I will be using to add the crochet braids. Okay, and I will be using the Freetress Bohemian Curl Hair in a number 2. So this is the hair I will be using. I will list that in the description box below, and I went ahead and separated the hair so I could easily grab it to add it to the braids as we go. Okay, so before we get started, the length of the hair is 22 inches, so I'm just going to go ahead and cut that in two. Okay guys, so we're going to first start by adding the hair to the crochet hook, and then we're going to close the latch on the needle. We're going to pull the hair through. We're going to use our finger to pull the hair through once. We're going to wrap that around, pull the hair through the second time. We're going to wrap it around again and pull the hair through the third time. And then we're going to pull the knot on the hair all the way to the braids. And we're going to take half of the hair, split that in two. After we've split the hair in two, we're going to go ahead and take one half of the hair that we split in two. And we're going to make a knot with the other half of the hair that we did not split. And the reason for splitting a half of the hair in two before we make our knot is to ensure that the hair stays once we knot it, due to the texture of the hair. Okay guys, so we're going to continue with the same technique by adding the hair to the needle. We're going to close the latch, pull the hair through, then we're going to wrap around and pull the hair through about 2 to 3 times before we take one half of the hair. We're going to split that half in two. And then we're going to take that half that we split in two, and we're going to take it with the other half of the hair and make our knot. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for this one as well. We're going to take our crochet needle, pull it under the braid. We're going to put the hair on the needle, close the latch, pull the hair through, take your finger, pull the hair through once, twist it around, pull the hair through twice, twist it around, pull it through the third time. Then we're going to take half of the hair, split that half in two pieces, one half of the hair in two pieces. Then we're going to take that half we split in two pieces. We're going to take one half and add it to the other half to make our knot. Okay guys, so I will be continuing the same technique right throughout the hair, and I just wanted to explain the reason for twisting hair 2 to 3 times is due to the texture of the hair. As I think I did state that in the first part of the video, because when it's a silkier texture of hair, you want to make sure that your knot doesn't loosen. If it's a kinkier texture of hair, then you don't have to twist it around 2 to 3 times. 1 or 2 times will work. And then you have the option for even the kinkier textures not to make a knot. Okay, so I will allow you guys to just go ahead and watch the video to see what I'm doing, since I will be using the same technique right throughout the hair. And as you can see, when I'm doing the back, you will see me adding the hair very close compared to when I get to the middle of the hair, because the back, because due to the parting and the space in the back and that one braid being to the back, I want to make sure that it's nice and full. And then when I get to the top part of where the parting is, I will make sure that's nice and that's close as well, to ensure that the back of the hair is nice and full throughout the hair. going across this way, so I'll just go for the end one. You could go under or through the hair. For this one, I'll go under. Just pull it through my finger, pull it through once, wrap it, pull it through twice, third time. And then because this hair is a little bit silkier than like a kinkier texture, you have two options. You could just take one half and split that in two, and then just add it to this half and just make a knot. Or you could take one half from each side, I'll show you, and just make a knot in the middle. Either way will work. And the reason why I take this and split it in a half to make the knot is, if you knot it with both pieces, the bigger pieces, the knot is gonna come loose easier. But if you make it smaller, it stays. So with this one, I'll show you. And I'll go through the braid for this, not under. I'll put the hair in, close the latch, pull it through. Open the hair right here, pull that through, twist it, pull it through a second time, then twist it a third time. And then I'm going to take the hair from each half. So for instance, this side I'm going to take half of the hair. This side I'm going to take half. And I'm just going to knot it. Then you can pull that down together. And there it is. Okay, so I'm just going to keep going. Here, and I'm spacing it. In the back I did it close together because it's the back, so I wanted it nice and full, especially since I had the space in the back right there. But for the throughout the hair, I'm giving it space. And I did cut the hair in half to make it shorter. And I will list how many packs I use in the description box. Because it's better to space it, and then if you're finished and you're like, okay, you need more volume, you can easily go back and just add some more hair in between the space. But if when you're finished it's too thick, then you have to take it out. It's more bothersome that way. So give it some space, and then you can go back and fill the space in if you need more volume. Okay guys, so we're now right to the top and we're closing in the top, so I'm just going to keep doing the same thing spacing it to this point. Once I get to this point, this is where our part is gonna be going this way. So what I'm gonna do what I'm doing with the front, you see how I do it closer when I get to the front? So once I get to the front, I start doing the crochet the hair closer, give it a nice full look at the front, and then she's able to, when she does our part to any side, then it's gonna be nice and covered. So I'm just gonna keep doing the same space in here to this part, and then once I get to the front of the hair and I start spacing it closer, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm doing. Okay guys, so now we're going to finish the last two here in the front, and then I'm going to move on to adding mousse to the hair. Or finished look. I just added the mousse, and I also did some edge control as well. This is the back and the shape of the hair. So usually when I do my crochet braid, some parts I realize, I don't know if it's because I cut it into half and stuff, but I'm gonna add some moisturizer to it to give it a little bit more sheen, because I only did the mousse, so I think I want it to be a little bit more moisturized and popping, because usually when I do my crochet braids, I add the mousse and then the ORS moisturizer, the red top one. I haven't seen it in a while, so it's a oldie but a goodie. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.